to a free game. So I just want to say first off, thank you for everyone who shared my video about financial literacy, all the feedback that I got. It was something that I really appreciated, and it's really going to have this thing grow, and it's really going to turn into something that I'm really going to enjoy and that I want the community to see. All right, so this episode is going to be focused on budgeting. And something that I encourage everyone to do is to reconnect with nature. I just encourage everyone to do that. Take a 10-minute walk, go to your local state park, or anything like that. But without further ado, let's get started. After viewing this video, you will be able to create a budgeting plan, eliminate any unnecessary costs, and most importantly, save money. First, we're going to be talking about the 50-30-20 rule. The 50-30-20 budgeting rule helps you become more mindful of your spending. An example of this would be focusing 50% of your net income on needs, such as housing, car payments, health insurance, and groceries. 30% on wants, such as shopping, dining out, and any hobbies that you may have. And ideally, 20% of your net income goes to your savings. Now, let's talk about how to actually manage your budget. When managing your budget, you want to write it out. The reason for that is because whenever you write it out, instead of just having it all in your head, you can actually map out the whole entire picture. So you can see the areas that you're spending more in and areas that you also want to decrease your spending in. Also, you want to update it every month. The reason for this is because with the ever-changing financial market, you can find yourself having a large sum of money, or you could also find yourself losing money at an accelerating rate. So the best thing to do is to update it. You know, if you just got a bonus from work, or say if you find yourself spending a lot on your wants, then you could use mapping it out to help eliminate those costs, but also to increase the saving for the future. Here are some of the apps and methods that I personally use to help with budgeting or any financial needs. Now I would like to introduce my good friend Logan Burnsworth. He's going to be talking about the budgeting app that he personally uses and how it works.
Hey gang, what's up? My name is Logan, and I know Jeremy from school. I'm here to tell you why budgeting your money is very important to you. Budgeting will help you gain control of your finances by getting the best value out of every dollar that you earn. Many people believe they know where their money is going, but they don't have any concrete evidence that leaves uncertainty on the table. Removing this uncertainty will give you confidence that you're not wasting your money and you're putting it in places that benefit you much more. For example, if you spend $4,000 in a month and you remove 10% of that spending, maybe all is unnecessary, you freed up $400 to put somewhere else. Maybe that's more important to you, such like a savings account or towards a loan or towards a vacation fund or something that's more of value to you. So we can do this through a few easy steps. We're going to utilize a budgeting application. This one's called Mint, but there's many others available. This is online and completely free. So you create an account and you'll start off right here on this main page, and you'll tell you your cash, credit cards, loans, and it just takes all your accounts and it puts it in one place. Now, how you add these is, let's say you have a PNC bank account, you click on that and you add your account, and we're going to look at your spending because this is what we're budgeting. So you check out your spending for the last month, last 7 days, couple months, and you want to find out what you spend the most money on. So let's check out shopping right here. 6 transactions this month. And we got a couple Amazon things. Like, you know what? Maybe I didn't need to spend these two $19 purchases at Amazon. And that's what it is. You want to find out where you're spending your money so then you could change that. Because if you don't know where your money's going, then you can't change it. So once you know where your money's going, then you could go onto the budgeting tool and you can create budgets for every month. So I spend a decent amount of money every month on gas for my vehicle, phone bill, insurance. You can put all of that in here, and if you want to put, say, $100 a month towards clothing or, going out to eat, things like that, you can add into your budget so it's consistent and you're not letting expenses sneak up on you, or you're short whenever you need money for a bill that you can't skip out on, when you can remove a little bit of money from your clothing budget every month. So, biggest takeaway I want you to learn from this is I want you to know where your money is going, so that way you can eventually create a budget and get more value out of every dollar that you spend.
Thank you, Logan, for coming on the show. I really do appreciate that. I hope that those of you who tuned in to today's episode can really grow from this video, and I would really appreciate it if you could like it and repost this as well. This week's small business highlight is going to be my brother, Theo Blackston, and he's going to talk about a little bit about who he is, his morals, and what he does. But before that, I would like to share this quote from Dr. King and ask for a moment of silence for everything going on in the world right now. I just want to say thank you, and I just want to say God bless, be safe, and continue to grow as a person.
Hey guys, how you doing? Just wanted to hop on here and help my brother G out and talk to you guys for a little bit. So I'll introduce myself, talk about the line of work I'm in, also some morals I stand on, and finally I'll just talk to you guys what comes to my mind when I hear financial literacy. Guys, I'm Theo Blackston, 2019 graduate from Mercer University, graduated with a degree in intelligence studies. Essentially what that is you became a problem solver for government agencies, just like the FBI, DEA, things of that nature. So I fell out of touch with it my senior year, still finished with that degree. And then I was looking for jobs, guys, fresh out of college. And I encourage anybody, if you're trying to climb the corporate ladder and look for a job, find a company that lets you grow within that company. You don't want to keep changing jobs and then, clutter up your resume. You kind of want to stick to one niche. If you find your niche, if you don't find something you like, of course, try to find that job that, suits you and your best needs. My opportunity was enterprise rent-a-car, and it worked for me. It was self-performance based, and I was willing to listen and learn, and I was quick on my feet. And, in 6 months, guys, I had my assistant branch manager position, interview all lined up. One day before, of course, COVID-19 happened and it kind of got, canceled. But it is what it is, guys. I'm still going to keep grinding, still going to keep progressing, try to climb that ladder and, make it happen. I also do logos on the side, guys. I do commission work. So I do logos for mobile detailing companies, financial firms. I did the logo for Free Games. So when G, uploads it, you will see the logo I made for him. I do anything, guys. I'm in the works of doing a book cover now for a lady out of New York, and it's going to be a big deal for me. So, guys, I'm progressing in that area as well, graphic design, self-taught, and to be honest with you guys, it was all off of YouTube. So if you think you can't learn a trade or you think you can't learn something that's going to make you more money, you're wrong. Guys, I literally watched a couple videos. I think I took one class in college about graphic design, but when I went into the class, I already knew everything she was talking about because previously I already had taught myself from YouTube videos a while back. So it was just a kind of refresher class, if you will. But guys, some of the morals that I do stand on is just be a good person. You are your brand. The person you are, people are looking at you and you are just branding yourself. So when these companies go and hire you, how are they going to, hire you to market their company if you don't set a good brand for yourself in general? And a couple more as I stand on, guys. It's really just one. Just be a good person. Be a good, genuine person. Seriously. You are your brand. Every day you're walking, talking, you are setting yourself up to either be successful or unsuccessful. People are looking at you. Are you, I guess, an upstanding citizen or not an upstanding citizen, depending on your body movements, your language, and how you speak. It sucks because sometimes you feel like you can't be yourself, but just be a good person, guys. Just, help everybody. Simple as that, guys. Seriously. You set yourself up for success and you will be successful. And kind of what comes to my mind, guys, when I hear financial literacy is how are you organizing your finances? There's three main things you can do with your finances. You can spend, you can save, and you can invest. So if you're a heavy spender, you might want to cut back. If you're a heavy saver, maybe you want to invest a little bit more. And if you're an investor, maybe you don't want to play the market because sometimes, it does get tricky and you will lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. So just organize your money appropriately, guys. And if you do that, I promise, man, when it comes down to it in the end, you will be successful. You just got to trust the process, trust the people around you, make sure you're keeping good people around you, and everything will turn out great, man. I promise you. God bless and have a wonderful day, guys.